compare what you have in the field with the substrates. In this case, this is the channel field in this figure, and at the bottom of it is the substrates. Any thoughts? Do you think we have this cost pre-existing before this field deposited in it, or do you think this cut was created by this field? It's a similar question to the first one. What would be your take? Any idea? Do you think this cut we're seeing here was created by the field in there, or we had it pre-existing and then we had deposition of these layers in there? Do you also think that we have multiple cycles of cut and fill? What other features do you see? Okay, so the cut was created by the fill. That's one scenario. And I was going to ask why. Why do you think that the cut was created by the fill? Okay, so in my thinking, I have an alternate view to this, an alternate view. And the way I think about it is, this cut is a huge cut. It's not a small amplitude cut. It's a huge deep cut, basically. And I'm asking myself, what is this guy below it? These are cross-bedded sands, basically. Not so complicated. What you have above it, for it to create this deep cut, I'm asking myself, it's got to be very energetic. There's got to be a lot of velocity difference, maybe, falling down the slope, cutting through what was there. Or maybe there's a fault, a layer of weakness that whatever sediment came in created or took advantage of and just helped and created. And I'm asking myself, looking at the stratal patterns here, the termination patterns, these things here look horizontal, sub-horizontal maybe. And I'm asking myself, if this package here in the channel field created the cuts, this sub-horizontal is telling me that the energy wasn't that high. It was pretty low. Things were able to deposit horizontally, and maybe there was time for settling or original horizontality. And this cut is pretty sharp. And what it's cutting into is not, it's something really, well formed, firm. And what it's cutting into it is not pebbly. It's just about same grain size. In this case, maybe with more muddy content, not significant pebbly content that I would say gave you the energy. So I'm inclined to say that maybe we had a pre-existing field, and what we got in there just came in and just had time to settle. That's why it's able to take a horizontal morphology, a horizontal orientation, and then the process continued. But that is one thought. In a different section, you might have additional data that will show that, okay, maybe what we're seeing at the bottom part, we had pebbly units that may have been one cycle that created the cut, followed by this other, horizontal bedded sand with significant mud content. That would be another evidence. But right now, it's looking like this feature here may not have the energy to have created these deep cuts. Again, that is one way to look at it also. I just wanted us to have a discussion on this, how we can use grain size, grain content, strata terminations, and the relationship between that strata terminations and the bounding surfaces to kind of, figure out the timing of events in this case, and that's the whole idea of this section, the whole idea of this termination. There are other lines that might come in. Those are just neither here nor there. And if you look at the back behind here, this is also not, again, this is not instructive. It's just a feature that I observe. It is not herringbone, in my opinion. It just shows you there's something happening. Maybe the way the picture is taken is looking like herringbone, but we also thought to highlight that.